Hi, welcome to Nomis Academy. In this video, I'll be solving this quadratic equation past question. That is why past question 2020. So this question was asked that we should find the quadratic equation whose roots. So this part that my image is showing is roots. So whose roots are 1 all over 2 and minus 1 over 3. So this is a question on quadratic equation. Therefore, every rule and law guiding quadratic equation should be applicable to solve this question. So let's get into the solution of this question. So remember that in every quadratic equation, the roots are always 2 and the roots are just the value of x. So we have x1 and x2. So that means that this value given are the values of x. So let's say our x1 is equal to 1 all over 2 and the second x2 is equal to 1 minus 1 all over 3. So this is one of the roots and this is the second root. So what do we do with this root and how can this root help us to get the quadratic equation? So remember that this root can just become x equal to 1 over 2 can just be written as x minus, this is plus 1 all over 2. When it goes inside the equal sign, or let's say above the equal sign, becomes minus 1 all over 2. Close the bracket, and this is equals to 0. And then the second one too, which is x equals to minus 1 over 3, can be converted to be x plus, once it goes inside, it becomes plus 1 over 3, and everything is equal to 0. But now that I'm having fraction, to make it simple, multiply through by the denominator so that you can have a simple and then whole number. So I can now take this 2 to multiply x minus 1 all over 2 equals to 0. So everything there becomes 2 times x becomes 2x into brackets minus 1 all over 2 multiplied by 2 is equal to 1. So 1 over 2 multiplied by 2 is equal to 1. So this one is equal to 1. And then the second can be done the same way. So that one will be multiplied by 3 because we have 3 as denominator here. So in that case, it becomes x plus 1 all over 3 equal to 0. So it becomes 3 times x, 3x, now plus 1 all over 3 times 3, that's 1. So we now have these two to be part of the quadratic equation. So when we multiply these two together, we are going to have our quadratic equation. So let's get into multiplying it. That means 2x minus 1 multiplied by 3x plus 1 equals to 0 should give us our quadratic equation. So let's open this bracket. 2x multiplied by 3x, 2x multiplied by 2, 2 times multiplied by 3 give us 6, and x multiplied by x give us x squared. Then 2x multiplied by 1 gives us plus 2x. Now minus 1 multiplied by 3x gives us minus 3x. Minus 1 multiplied by plus 1 gives us minus 1, all equal to 0. So I have 6x squared plus 2x minus 3x, that's minus 1x. Minus 1x minus 1 is equal to 0. So the quadratic equation is 6x squared minus x minus 1 equal to 0. I believe you understood everything we did in this video as to find the quadratic equation using the roots given above. Bye bye. See you in the next video.